Hey everybody, this is Almonda, this is Riviera, this is gameplay of Wurm Unlimited. Let's see. We just figured out something that I didn't really understand. Again, when you don't play as priests for a while, you don't always learn all this stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind, this one doesn't need it. So Wurm Unlimited is kind of funny with the breeding and all that stuff. You have strongly muscles. You have all these possibilities, right? Of what your possibilities is not the right word. You have horses and you have traits, and you don't want to breed horses to other horses that have negative traits. No, and there's this spell called there we go. That she's got a lot of problems. Genesis, and I was for somehow thinking that Genesis meant that you deleted all of the traits. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking at my horses that I have bred. Anything that has a name is bred. I was able to rejigger around my cart. I'll explain why here in a second. Rage Lady has tons of bad traits. So fight fiercely, good trait. Fleeter than normal, good trait. Lift different length of legs, bad trait, and unusually strong-willed, bad trait. Or good trait, bad trait. I don't know what it calls. But Genesis will take away a evil spirit, so a bad trait, and they will have better offspring. So now she is. I think it's She will fight fiercely, has fleeter movement than normal, and is unusually strong-willed. I was always thinking that was erasing all the traits, and the traits mean you get to move faster, and so I've just been going through here. Fight fiercely, tough bugger, those are good. Spirit, fight fiercely, strong body, lightning movement, strong leg muscles. This is my first what they call a 4 level, 4 good trait horse, Risky. So he'll be he will. He's a bit round. He will be my one I can jump on and go check on things. I don't need the saddles on the horses, but he's got some malformed hind legs and some illness, so I need to Genesis him too. So I've just been discovering something that everybody else already knew. We watch them in the chat and they're talking about Genesis, and I'm like, oh yeah, I really don't want to erase all the traits completely and start over, but that's not what it is doing. That is deciding to get rid of anything bad and keep all the good stuff, so that's good. Anyway, we are back. This is a regular, hopefully calm day, middle of the week, so it's less likely to have craziness happen. Sometimes, not completely. Happens to be a reoccurring unusual time off for me, which is how it goes. Anyway, so the last video I was able to record was the one with all the strange stuff going on while I was walking around with the obelisk. And I logged off the video and I logged out of Wurm, and I really didn't get back to Wurm right away. Oh, I forgot I had Hunting Swift in here. Hunting Swift also has malformed hind legs, so also another one that needs to be Genesisted. The 2 horses on my cart, I don't think either one of them are being taken care of. They're gonna die soon. Right now Flash Clip is kind of my go-to horse. Anyway, No, so like the video in terms of time frame, I didn't log back in until after all of it happened. Stuff going on, whatever. And so I woke up at the thing. There was, well, we're not there anymore. I didn't think about recording my journey back for some reason. Didn't even like cross my mind. But I was also kind of trying to hurry and get it done quickly. I was gonna do some stuff while we're sitting there talking. I'm just looking at my deed. I've got space up here to expand to, and this is kind of stupid that I'm excited about it. Like, hey, look at this! I know how to level. Got these two areas. I'm not sure what to put here. I like having my little altar and my meditation there, but I'm like, let's start trying to figure this out. So this area, like, not this area is not flat, and I can't get it to be unflat without getting rid of all these trees. But this area is flat for a bit, and then it raises up in this section, and then I get a flat area back here again. I have this cool area to do something cool with, and this area up here, and I probably should cut down that beehive because it's driving me bonkers because I hear it every time I get up. But a stray cherry. Oh yeah, I'll turn off my so what I wanted to do. Well, there's a few things I want to talk about. Oh, okay. Yeah. So here's some updated deed, not a whole lot of updated deed. I still have all this space here that I've built out that I can do stuff with, and I don't know what. And then I have I need to start figuring out a boat solution. As you can see from way far away, where I'm at now, that I've got some area down there kind of ready for boats, but not exactly ready for boats. Like I didn't get it all the way. My hope is to be able to link this flat ground with my upper level, a third level of my stronghold. I really needed a better name for that. Almonda does not necessarily want that as their stronghold name, or as their house name, but that's what it's called. Doesn't feel like a stronghold because it's just two parts of a house. I did make an alchemist cupboard, and we've got some candles. I finally put my pendulum up here. It's kind of looking homey. I still want to, like, I haven't gotten rid of these temporary. They're temporary, but they've been there for like 2 months, 3 months, something like that. The ladders to get up higher than that, and probably have to build another ladder here. And this area didn't really change a whole lot. I finally used some yarn. Let's go put that away. Oh, I did. Getting some of my dyed stuff out. Working on my dyes a little bit. This is where I'm at on my dyes. The one thing that would make this easier. Oh, shoot! I have no, that's tannin. 35 black dye. I'm at the point where I can probably start mixing it. I did make a couple reds. One tip that I got from Hades was to fat and garlic spam that, and that will increase the natural substances under alchemy. And I don't. I've thought about this, but yet I really don't really need, because I'm not expanding my deed very fast. Thought about doing a dye business, but yet not. Like I want to mix colors, but this is just black on top of leather and cotton and stuff. So I like the idea of a dye business if I had to do any business, but I'm not really in love with the send stuff to me and I will send it back model, even though that's probably going to be the one that works. So what I thought we would do, okay, lots of things. I think I needed to rewind my previous story about what was going on before. So, last video, woke up at the monument, or I went to sleep at the monument. Woke up at the monument, there was cracks on the ground, mycelium on the ground. You can definitely see there was something happened. And I saw in the chat in the Discord, which just all goes to Discord, there was a battle and a white dragon spawned. And Arana actually has written that down as well. There's a white dragon that spawned like on top of her. She figured out what the coordinates were based on the numbers. One of the coordinates was the monument, and so that was like our clue to like, hey, these Greek letters are coordinates. And she was at that second coordinate area, and there was something that wasn't working, and we got turned back on, and sure enough, boom, white dragon showed right up there. They're getting really good about getting groups together to do the uniques. At the current time, let me get my map up here. Oh, nice. Just the red dragon and the black dragon near me. They must have... They killed one of the forest giants. There ended up being two that spawned. I think the forest giant that was actually closer to me got killed. That was the end of the blue giant. A blue dragon. Oh, but the blue dragon's still there, so maybe they didn't actually kill the blue dragon. Didn't participate in that event. As much as I wanted, it's tough because I really want to, but there's stuff that goes on. So, anyway, story time without the video, without the pictures. You've got these shrines that keep showing up in addition to the monument that we were standing at in the last video. And on my way back, the next couple days later, I happened to run right into a shrine I wasn't trying to look for anything. There's nothing like said, hey, there's going to be a shrine at this place or whatever. I just happened to see it. I mean, and I might have been there before on the way up there. It wasn't exactly the same route that I came up, but maybe close. And right next to it, the shrine was green, was one of these medallions. So as you can see, these are identical. The examined identically. It's an unknown medallion of softly vibrates. The maker is unknown. Examine this. An unknown medallion of softly vibrates. The maker is unknown. One was dropped at my deed sometime a few months ago. Don't know who. It was there. That's loud. I'm also learning how to vessel. Worked on that last week, but I didn't actually do anything with the vessel information. Come on. Place works sometimes. I'm trying to set this on there. Maybe it's too full. Wurm is good, and it does let you do stuff, but it's not always nice about it. Anyway, all my stuff is in my inventory, and everything's really disorganized. Why won't it even show up on the table? That's weird. Oh, it's been trying to place it. Never mind. Place table. Oh, doing that again. Huh. It likes, I don't know, something about how I'm doing it isn't working. After I notified all the chat about this medallion showing up. There was a medallion at the shrine. I didn't say that before. It was on the ground. Couldn't barely see it. Like I had to circle all around. I walked around. It was right directly underneath the shrine. If you see a shrine, look for a medallion. If nobody else has been there. I'm not sure what that medallion does. It won't not let me identify the medallion. This is the one we were talking about in the last video. If I do identify medallion, it's going to say I'm too unskilled. And there's a bunch of skills and things that Ron has tried, and one of them has been ruled out even since the last time we talked. It's got a whole post about it. We talked about it. The things on the post last time. Part of the mystery. It's got to be part of the mystery because it's showing up at the same place as the shrines. Prognat found one to the northwest, or somewhere. There's like 3 that we know of, and the middle of the 3 is the right in between the 3 is the volcano, the Kutsuso. I can't say his name. The mayor that takes care of all of the building stuff for the main part of the game. So Henry is the GM, but I'm sure Kutsuso is an alt that he uses for, or he or Tori or whoever uses for building all of the items. And maybe I'm putting those 2 together, and maybe they're not, but they built all of like the public mine and the arena, and now there's a new thing. It's not a mystery. This is actually like above board. The royal expansion is the founding of Olivia. So, Katsugo is probably the king, I guess, or whatever, of the kingdom, and Henry's somebody who works in the kingdom that has GM powers. I guess, kind of. Yes, no. So, this is a new thing. There was something like this that happened back in January-ish, sometime around then. And I got a chance to participate a little bit. And I didn't have fast horses, so it took me a long time to get back. And it was one of the many trips I've been back and forth to Riviera, the capital city. But they're making a new capital, or new hub, West Coast Expanse. This might be a PvP zone that they're opening up. That was something that somebody had talked about. I don't hear a lot of chat about that anymore, so I don't know if that's actually what that's going to be. But I did see chat at one time about PvP area. Kind of like a second server kind of a thing. And for some people, obviously not me, some people, they're at the end game stage. They've got their house built. Obviously not me. I have houses without roofs still. And a tile tower that's only 2 levels and a part done. And all these flat areas that I can do cool things with that I haven't done. And a mine that I gotta start looking at. Some people are just like, they're doing some of the community projects. There's a community project with the white light. There's a community project. There's been community projects about tunnels. There's at least one tunnel that we went through that one time. I forget there's more, I think. So we was talking about there was another tunnel somewhere else. The Agerlich tunnel. And that one gives you from the center to where they live to the north. So there's areas there. One of my previous Wurm players isn't playing anymore in my previous server. Well, their deed disintegrated, and it's kind of sad. I wanted to go see it at one time. So anyway, speaking of which, I sat there and I opened this up, but I didn't even talk about it. So they had a similar campaign back a while ago, and this is a way to help get all of this stuff over to the new town area to work on building it. So this is a way to get building supplies over to a new area, is to reward people as you would do in a kingdom, to contribute and move any of the required sources into Olivia Contribution Center located at the construction site. And it tells you the construction site, and we are the opposite side of the map because I'm all the way to the east and it's all the way to the west, which it's on an island, but it's on an island that has a bridge off of it. So we'll see how that goes. Cat's eyes sheets. What they've, I don't think it says here, in one of the forum posts, he talks about how the bonus goes along. Like if you do contribute the item, you get the score on this point scoring chart thingy just by contributing it, even if it's the worst piece of junk item you would have. If you have a high quality item where the quality will matter, like this sheet, high quality sheets will give you a range. They said it's a range from 50 to 100. So because my sheet is 50 to get a score, basic score. So just by giving them a sheet of any kind of quality, you get 50, and giving them a 100 quality, give you a 100 score. But on this list, but oh, ribbons matter too a lot. So do fence bars. They have half the fence bars they need. Fence bars take a lot of iron, so it takes a bit to get there. So if you get the scores and you actually get the materials over there, you get the rewards. So the reward for being the 51st person to get anything over there, you get a silver. As long as you're in the top 50, you get 5 silver for doing that. You get some sleep powder. You get some, well, you get some wheat. You get some sleep powder that's made of wheat. That's 90 quality. So, third would be nice. 40 silver, a rare challenge statue, bronze. So that, oh, the statues, bronze, gold, and silver. So whoever's given them the most stuff. They had an amount. In here, it doesn't say the end date. I don't know if the end date's just when you get it done. They've added a bunch more. They added the nails this time, I think. They didn't have nails the first time around. So this is a challenge to get and make materials, for one. A lot of those are made materials. Nothing that you could just like easily grab. We'll have to, like, I could go and make a bunch of wooden beams, and then I'd have to get it there. I could make some fence bars, and then I'd have to get it there. I'd make some nails. They need lots of nails. And then I have to get it there. So this is, but tar would be easy, not easy. Well, tar, not super easy. It's not that hard to find over here. There's a place to, whoa, to the north. Sorry, you didn't see that. I did. I moved a whole window accidentally to the north, and it's got some tar. There's a guy over there. We can go over there now. We don't have to. Dirt was done quickly. What I was going to do was going to work on this, and I don't think I'll get very far because I'm not really organized before I start here. And I didn't, like, I have had, things have been kind of haphazard, and I just have not spent time getting them reorganized again, which I guess too bad, so sad. Oh, this source crystal. I need hammer? No. Maybe fence bars out of my butchering knife stays with me. The rat pelts, I think. Wait, what's one's quality? That one is the 96 one. I really need to change that with my mountain lion pelts of 80 and see how much difference that makes. Let's do that. Rat pelt. While I was on last weekend for like a couple hours, I went to Riviera. I bought myself another. I could do it myself. I bought myself a, what do they call it, tool belt. So I wish I could have two. That would be nice. Let's save to tool belt 3. I wish this wasn't right there on the numbers. I'm always afraid I'm going to number over it. We're going to do the rat pelt here. We're gonna save to 4. Save, not load. Save to 4. What else do I have it? Let's do the rat pellet here. Save to 5. As you get better and more efficient, like as you play this, you find out some things are more efficient, less. I need to reorganize. Really, it really is what it comes down to. Okay, so now I've got all those saved in here. We are on the edge of what do you call it? The edge of olive time. Nature, grooming brush. Where's my sickle? I took all of these out because I was going to I improved them a little bit. Didn't improve them very much. I found out that I had 2 carving knives in my possession, so lovely. Well, what did I just do with it? Oh, there it is. Butcher knife. I have 2 halter ropes. I don't need the second halter rope. My rope skill is pretty bad. I never work on that. Your stuff gets better when you work on your stuff. Let's keep the rake is heavy, but let's keep the rake. I've tried not keeping it. I've tried taking it out. It doesn't seem to do it good. All is for hanging limb. Why do I don't know. The decisions Almonda makes sometimes I do not understand. Let's put this in my utilities. Put this in my resources. I don't need the large mall. Somehow I did not realize the large mall was going to be a much harder to improve skill. Leather knife, I don't use that very much. The mallet I will. The beef smoker I don't need for now. There's been I went down to Riviera to go buy that stuff, and there was a bunch of signs. A good idea. Said, hey, we're closed. Nobody came over to our business and used it. Too bad. I liked. Not everybody did either, so I like doing that. I have to remember later. Let's put the rubies in the resources so it doesn't distract me. Okay, and I probably should put the buckets over here. I will forget those buckets though. That's just it. You have to know what works for you and how you play. So what I need to do. Sometimes you can access. So this is a glitch, but it's a useful glitch. One thing I was gonna do that I forgot to get ready to do. Okay, so when I get I'm trying to back up a bunch of times and explain everything, and I think the reason that nothing gets done is because it's half figured out in my brain anyway. But I'm trying to get. There's a ladder I've got over there. Is that the first ladder the first bridge I want to make it right above here. This is 2 spaces of no openings, no windows. So there's that. I would like to see. I need to get the materials. Okay, so one of the decisions about Wurm is that sometimes things are really well thought out and some things are not. This crate cannot be hauled up a staircase. I can kind of access it from here. It's in the way. But I can't take excuse me and haul that up. If that same crate was sitting over underneath there, I could right click and haul up. So what I need to do is I need to figure out I need to demolish this with that large maul. I don't want to do. I rotated. Okay. Let's do one thing at a time. I do want the mall thing, but give me a minute on that. Let me. What if I drop it? I was having problems with dropping items, and yeah, see, why is this happening? My mall. Ooh, that's really pretty. My mall that I dropped on the 3rd floor did not take on the 3rd floor. Can I place it? Drop place. Huh. Why the heck? Okay. So we're gonna figure this out here today. Yeah, I know this is not as exciting as going to the dragon. And I thought about, I really, things, ugh, I do like community events. I really do. You've seen me do several of them. I'm horrendous at them, sort of. But not really. Let's see. If I put it on a space that's not got a staircase. Let's try that. Okay. Must be the staircase. Must say, hey, there's a staircase. It's going to fall all the way down the staircase, apparently. So the UI or the UI, it doesn't know that that's not legal. I had to rotate. This is not going to be the final place for the staircase. I want it to be against the outside wall. I needed to rotate it to access this. So that needs to be probably the next one I do. So then it becomes the challenge of how do I access all the materials I have. Let's see, it doesn't like it when I'm there. Let's go back. Okay. Hello, this is Wurm Unlimited. This is the game of micromanaging items and of fighting some weird UI things. I finally made another altar in the mine. I hadn't been in the mine for a couple of weeks there. Well, maybe like 2 months or a month or whatever. So it needed some cleaning out a little bit. And I don't know if I still know exactly where that high level copper is. Please don't go all the way down. Okay, it doesn't. Alright. Good. Do I have access to this? Maybe I do. Ah! That's surprising. Okay. Sometimes you work around things in a very strange way. It would be safer in terms of the materials if I could just take the crate up so that I'm not having to fight the crate thing. Anyway. So, yeah, there's that. That happens. I am tired of this staircase being backwards. Although I suppose if I didn't want to access anything else, I could do the staircases backwards. I just don't have access to that extra place. Out of the crafting window, what do I got? I need my trowel. Oh, and I found some slate in my mine after I was opening it back up again. Not good quality. Okay quality. This is. I'm hoping I can just do windows. Right? That's what I did. I think it's windows. This is plain stone window. I'm just gonna do the same thing here. Plain stone window, right there. I really want this tile tower to be finished, but yet I never spend time working on it. I never do. There's so much to. How do I not know? How do I? Worm is that complex. And as you can see, there's parts that are not super exciting. And so if you're looking for an exciting game where you have lots and lots of combat does happen in here, obviously. I'm okay with combat. It's but there is a lot of this and a lot of managing stuff. Sometimes I call it spreadsheet the game. Might have said this. Who knows? It's been feels like years, not since we've done any of this type of gameplay where it's not been a weird, crazy. I kind of wanted it last weekend, honestly. Just kind of sit here and do my stuff, drink my water, get some building worked on a little bit more. Originally, and I still will, this area was not supposed to be all grass. It was supposed to be a house. That was supposed to be a house that I could connect up to that other area. I'd like to have, like, tall, bridges everywhere, along the walls, everywhere. So, yeah, Riviera, Wurm Unlimited. There's a small part of me that it just doesn't have time to do this at the moment. That's thinking about branching out into some other crafty kind of games. Maybe. In terms of playing or doing videos on. There's a game. Whoops, I fell. Ouch, that hurt. I wasn't trying to fall, but sure enough I did. Not watching where I was going. So I've got this. Is that good enough? That's done. I bet I can rotate this back around. So I will go do the same to the other tower. Staircase. And it probably is more efficient to do the other way around, like the staircase was a second ago, but this is the way I want it to look. I don't have any more mortar in here. Again, taking advantage of the interfacing. Somewhere there's mortar. Oh, where'd it go? Open this. Mortar. Let's do 150. Bricks. I haven't made that many. I have. They're somewhere. Not that many in this stack, let's say that. That's enough for one. Again, the appeal of Wurm is that you do something to make something else to make something else. So I made some slate bricks out of the bricks that I found. Not everything. I can make more bricks. Those rock shards are junk-ish. These are less junky. So, and then if I would contribute to Riviera, to Olivia, sorry. Olivia. I like that it's Olivia. That's kind of a cool name. It's not as similar to the name of the entire community. So maybe if people spawn in Olivia, I wonder if there'll be a portal between Olivia and Rivia. I can put my sleep bonus back on now that I'm contributing to society again. I turned it off while I was walking around and talking and thinking about stuff. Yeah, and I've got my nice little orchard now, and I was smart enough this time around to make some make an orchard, make enough so that when I actually get the time frame. Smelter Arsel. We're gonna communicate. Rats. When we get the olive, like, season, which is close. Seasons. It's like a day. Cherries in season now. Olive will be in season. Then blueberry. Then hops, which I don't have any hops trail lists yet. Then grape. Then orange. Then lemon. Then apple. I've got tons of orange trees that I found, and they're not in my orchard. They're everywhere because they get scattered everywhere because you collect them differently. Chestnut. I've decided finally to go get a chestnut sprout. And you know how at the beginning of the video-ish, we did this, and I did Genesis? Well, if you do this, and you do, well, it's not going to show me now, wild growth on a tree, then it gives you a sprout, usually. So it wasn't anything that I had specifically... So I have a chestnut tree that I planted to be able to access that and use that. So this is what the Olivia thing is about, to get people to do this type of work that's kind of boring, but not unneeded or unnecessary or even undesired. Obviously, we don't do a lot of this on video, because if you did see this all the time only and didn't see any of the other stuff, you wouldn't want to play. Maybe. Depends. But I've gotten a couple comments here and there about how exciting the game is, and yes and no. I like it. I've spent more time on this game than about any other game ever. Maybe in total, the Elder Scrolls at one time, but then I didn't have keep track of any of that at the time. My issue, I've been doing board games with some of my time and not video games, and I really enjoy them. Hobby board games, which 5 years ago I did not know was a thing. I thought just Monopoly, Risk, Scrabble, like all the Hasbro-y ones. It's a big world out there. They're designing lots of different types of games, lots of different ways to play. And social distancing, I'm trying to do some of them. It's funny because I'm doing board games online, so I'm not really touching the pieces, but it's been really nice to learn. One of the problems about board games makes it harder than video games is you have to learn the rules and then display them to other people. But by the way, that's aside. Some of it is explaining some of the absences, not completely. Sometimes just getting work at home done also. So, this time of year, it's been busy. Even with lockdowns or whatever has been going on in a lot of communities, it's felt as busy as ever some days. And some days it's actually less busy, like right now it's less busy. But that doesn't mean that other days are not more busy, which they are. You don't need to care about this, do you? Almonda is just sitting here talking about how busy Almonda is. She really needs to be just doing stone bricks. Did they need bricks in Olivia? I bet they won't tell me. I think I have to be on somewhere I could find it, but didn't say. I have some, the thing is okay, so I do need to commission a boat. My buddy Zords from the other server, who's kind of played over here a few times, has already built a boat. He's like a boat guy. And He said he would build me one, and I just haven't caught him on game. He's off doing other games, actually. With that whole other server over there, they branched out. The Wayfair server ended up branching out into tons and tons of games. Well, not tons, but more than Wurm. And I'm a Wurm at heart. Almonda person. Played a little bit of Elder Scrolls last year. That's kind of fun. You don't care about that. You're watching Wurm because you want to know about Wurm. No, I thought about doing videos on my time at Porsche. That's kind of cute. Didn't get the video to work right away, and I didn't want to spend time thinking about it, so I did not. It's a different type of crafting system, but it is a crafting style game. And I kind of like the mining. The mining's neat in that game. It's different. You go to the mine, and you have these little things that you might mine out, but you kind of have an idea where they're going to be and how far they're going to be. You just can't run out of stamina. So, yeah, we need to stop doing this. Okay, so let's see, community event. They got rid of a troll. We had two, no, not a troll. No, I think they did have a goblin leader raid that I didn't go to either. So there's a goblin raid in Wurm in the Riviera server every week-ish. Not necessarily every week. There's community events now. Doesn't have to be. Arana's very, very active as a community CA. She's been doing her dangest to try to figure out all of Henry's tricks, and she's the one who did a lot of the. She's been summarizing it very much. Maybe it feels like a job for her. I don't know, but I appreciate. Oh, and then if you wanted to know, faith goes up higher. Now, some of the requirements are a little bit higher. So, like, we have much better faith available. I'm at 103 than the base game, but you have higher restrictions to do things. So, like, when you're looking at the Wimpedia, some transfers, and we do have a wiki on the Riviera webpage, and it has some of that stuff on there. And I know it's one of those things that is harder for the I was gonna say the GMs, but the people to do. I need to. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do the opposite. We're going to rotate this. Rotate this. Make it a legal staircase, but make it not really easily accessible to this crate that I just made. So, pull it towards me. Man, that's really loud for me. I wonder how loud it'll be for you. I'll get it as close as I can. So I know I can walk right through crates. Doesn't really bother me. Okay, rock shards. Really didn't want to do that, but that's okay. So now, let's take some of these ones. Take some mortar. There's some crates, some stuff up here from earlier. Oh, I didn't want to close that. Oh well. Can I open it again? Nope. This is why you do ladders, guys. If I had another. Stay open. Okay, don't close that. Don't close that. Don't close that. Don't close that. Almonda, don't close that. So, what? Okay, so this one's planned. That one's not. I'm thinking I'm going to try to arch. And I'm thinking, based on what we were talking about, that will work to arch. I'm hoping to do it on this third level here, and then that way I can practice it. I was hoping to do it in this video, honestly. slow. I'm a slow bee, so maybe not. I also want to. Okay, while I have this open and accessible, I think I have to go through me. Maybe I can, no, yeah. I think if I go through me, I can do it. Yep, I just have to transfer via me, via Almonda. Almonda just has to carry all these stupid bricks, heavy bricks, without having it haul up. This is gonna have to be how I do it. Without the might try. No, I would like to. I really would like to change. Just to make this easier. Some of these to ladders. I just don't like the idea of having to destroy them. And that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna do that. Oh yeah, I can only put 100 in each of these piles. The piles is. But this has been bugging the crap out of me. So trowel. Plan a wall. Can't move. You can move while building the wall, but you can't move while planning the wall. Interesting. Please let me do the other one. I don't want to have to do. Okay, there we go. Oh, a fence. I could do a fence. Can I open this? Oh, good. I can access this guy. Give him some mortar. Give him a lot more mortar. I don't know how things always go so off the rails. Because this should be really easy. This should be something that would have already been done. Repair this guy. He's 2. Give myself my trowel up here. Add him to the crafting window. Plain stone window. Bing bang boom. Create. And it'll hopefully continue. Some of Wurm is learning efficiency or deciding how much efficiency you want to put into your game. As you're noticing, some of the videos when I first started the server, I'm like, yes, I could do all these different mods, and I could, and that's not changed necessarily. I still haven't. I wonder if I've just decided it's not Almonda's style to do as many mods, I guess. Sorta, kinda. Somebody died. Oh no, Eric Griga was killed by a black wolf. Probably a new player. Unfortunately, usually that signifies new player. Oh, just because they're pretty low level for those that are not new. Yeah. Oh, good. This is gonna make me feel so much better. Get this stupid wall done. Come on! 5 more. No, if I played for efficiency, excuse me. I would do things like affinity, foods. I would just sit there and spam a lot of these things. Let's see, this one's done. Put it in the crafting window. This one just needed 9 of each. This has got mortar. This one needs bricks. So that's. But yeah, if I could, I mean, so I gotta figure out. Okay, so I still have so many things I could do that I don't have decided. But one of the things is something cool for that corner, something cool for this. Getting a ramp from that tower, like area, that sloped area, or that flat area, to this. Probably getting a ramp from the base area to one of my places. Maybe this guy. Maybe one of them's a ramp to that. One goes up and one goes down at a place. Okay, so this one, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna see if this works. I would like to do a plain stone arch, and I probably have to get that. Let's see. Is it arch, right? Arch, arch is the one with the single one, right? Doesn't need. I hope I got the right one, because it doesn't look as hard as I thought it was going to, which is confusing. Bit. You can go anytime, I guess. I don't know that I'm gonna have a really good revelation if you don't want to see this. But no, I'm really curious to know if the dioptra and the range pole will work here. It might need this might need to be open. I'll try an arch. We'll see what the arch does, and we'll see if underneath the arch I can go from one wall to the other. I don't know that I need to have walls over there. I would assume not if I'm making it like a ramp. I do want walls up above there. I want this higher. I want both of them higher. I act like I love heights with as much not heights as I have here. As much far away from the ground I am. Like that little fall that I did, I bet if I fell off the edge of that, or even off my tower to the edge of the ground way down below, it would kill me. My character. Stonebread. Let's take a look while I'm on video. I know it's probably getting long. I'm probably going, yeah, I'm kind of done. Let's see. Let's just see. This was my intention all along. That bull has been hanging around. He wants to be part of my area, my flock, my flock. Flock's not the right word. Okay, so there's my arch. So take a look. All right, you here and here. Okay. Who knows what they'll let me do or not do. Okay, so range pole and dioptra. Dioptra. Range pole. Oh, I was going to make that more. It takes 2 skills to get that up, right? So the skill for that one is wood. Of course not. And notches. I don't really need this to be that high because I'm not going that far away. The higher that is, the farther away you are. But we haven't tried this for several videos, and I haven't sat down and looked at it since, honestly. Sorry, guys. At least I'm not playing without you. Kind of. I could do a 60. I know I can go 60. Hope I can go 60. They'll let me go 60. If I had the mod that they're all talking about, there's a improved mod that there's a lot of mods. There's an improved mod that will automatically switch from one to the other. I've sat there and watched videos with that improved mod, and it's got or pictures, and it's got all these. It just shows like all the skills that you're going up and how fast they're going up and how very very little they go up after you get to the end game. Which I'm not there. I'm not there. I remember kind of whining a tad bit in December, like, oh, I don't want to start over. But it also means that because of the way I play, and I play scattered haphazardly, that I'm not focusing on one thing. It also means I don't get things done as quickly or efficiently. So And obviously it's a sore point in my head because I keep bringing it up over and over again, which doesn't probably help the viewer's enjoyment. But anyway. Alright, what side? I'm gonna try both. Okay, so here's us giving it a try. And it, so let's give it a whirl. Don't really need that log anymore. Climb up. And climb up again. So this is the only third level I have. So this, plant, hold, plant. Okay, so then let's not jump down. Let's climb down. Climb down. I'm still walking around with my heavy armor. Every now and then I'll take off the heavy armor and then just try it. I think I can plan the bridge without having the materials. Oh, I didn't fix that. Okay, so then here we go. Here's our try. So this is how you do bridge solo. And bridge. Let's see if it has an issue with the arched. It's 1x2. It's very short. It's west level. The diopter is level, which hopefully it is because I'm standing on a level surface. The ends are the same height. Nice, yeah. They better be the same height because my ground is the same height as my head. Anyway, let's see. We are finally, months after trying, even months after making this, we're finally getting a chance to do this. Hopefully. Ah! It lets me? Awesome. But hopefully, I wonder if I'll be able to build an arch afterwards. Now that's a thought. Maybe I needed the arch on that side too. Because I don't really necessarily want this to be flat. Oh, it could be, I guess. I could do rope, I could do brick, I could do marble. I don't have a lot of choices. I could do arched brick, although that doesn't look like... So it's all like the bridge when you get this. This is the first time I've done bridge on this server with you guys. Arched rendered. Ooh. I can just tell it I want rendered. That's what the rest of this is. It's rendered here. I'll not be able to terraform or plant underneath it. Huh. Why would I want it to be steep at all? I want it to be as flat as possible. Oh, it says arched. If I had red, if I'm thinking about it, I want it flat. Okay, let's try it again. Sorry guys. Well, but that's how you would do a bridge. Dang it, I kind of want to do the arch over there first. So that's what we're doing. I have bricks and mortar, so. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to build a building here too, as well. Disembark. So what I really should do is organize these, get the rock shards and the stone bricks and the mortar and all the stuff. Don't tell me I only have 8 mortar in here. Oh goodness. Seriously. I just wanted to do this quickly. It's over in the other video. The other building. We are at an hour already. Oh my god. Hang in there. want to try this so badly now. I forgot that I was gonna. I wish I could redo the video. We could do multiple ones. I only need 20. Here. You take it. There. Move the tar. Move the logs. Move the other logs. Move the slate shards. Move the charcoal. Happen to have it before I leave. Before you leave! Ugh, no. Okay, it's fine. Before you leave, there's only 2. Alright, we're gonna try. We're gonna talk about the thing that I described earlier. We're gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so get this on the floor. So I'm going to unload cargo and then disembark and move the dang wagon out of the way. Hopefully. I probably could have left the wagon open, honestly. We're gonna climb up. I'm going to load the cargo? It doesn't work. Anyway, I started having my buddy's oars and all this other thing, but I was gonna buy a boat from him, and I didn't. Oh, Arana said I could borrow her boat if I wanted to. Get the stuff to Olivia. That's not right. Why won't it load? There's like a haul. Can I? Let's try this. Yeah, I'd asked this question in chat a while ago. Thought that's what their answer was to haul cargo. Have to go research again or ask again. Climb up. Okay, so let's try from here. Unload cargo. Alright, I know I've done that before, and that works. Maybe I have to be here. Move? No. Climb up. Which one? Let's see, I did it again. Oh, I can open it. So, brick, brick, 10, the rest will be bricks. Trowel, plan, wall, build, plain stone, arch. Crafting window, trowel, window, trowel, wall, both here. Okay, 19. We are almost there, guys. Well, we're trying it. And I've got a couple more. I guess I spent too much time trying to make bricks. That's okay. If you don't have any place to go, I don't have any place to go for the moment. Soon I have to go. Soon-ish. TM. Let's do 5 of these. And 10 of these. So, building's fun. It's not really that bad, honestly. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. There's other games. Rising Worlds is fun, but it's different. And I played that a little bit more, but it starts to look all samey. Of course, so does Wurm. Wurm looks all samey. Okay, let's try right now. Put you back. Might as well leave this down here. So, I'm missing something on the hall thing. I know I've done the hall. Maybe I need to be lower than that. Hall cargo? It doesn't have... I'm on the other level, and it doesn't say that either. Again, I will have to look that up. So, my diopter's planted in the one building. And I have access to some. I have enough, probably. Okay, try it again. Plan bridge. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a flat bridge. We're gonna do rendered flat bridge if it gives me the option. Second time's a charm, right? That's not the saying. Almonda knows that's not the saying. We're gonna pretend like that's the saying. One of those days. Next, not really not really as much that one of those days is a lot of other days lately. But beside the point. Check for items in the way. I have permission to build a bridge. I check for bridges that will interfere with the bridge. There will be no buildings under this bridge. The style of the bridge will fit. And there it is. Flat. Rendered. This one I want. Next. Tower. Bridge. I might call it Tower Bridge 1 or whatever. I think I can rename it if I need to. Finalize. There it is. So I'm going to need lots of things for this bridge. Let me see how it looks on the bottom. Oops. We did a bridge plan. Okay, I'll be able to walk underneath it. It is not quite as high as it could be. If I had arched it, I guess it would be different, but I don't really want to arch it if it's this close together. Yay! My first bridge in this game. It's been a while since I've done bridges. I need clay though also. Yeah, I need clay to even start it. And rock shards and stone. So that's how you do it. I need to up the quality level of those. Those are really. Don't walk over it yet. I'm tempted to. It's not actually there though. Yay! We got a bridge. Well, this has been Almonda. This is in Riviera. The sun is setting. It's just time to go. We have been playing Wurm Unlimited. We have not done anything crazy or strange. We have just spent time on the gameplay at Canterville Rose, the deed of Almonda in Riviera, in the southeast. That's that very southeast corner right there that you can see from my tower and from here, and the horses do the really crazy trick where they fall down, but they're not actually falling down, and then they'll come back, zooming back up. That's funny. I find it hysterical. So we got a chance to look at the deed some more. I still need a cool thing to do besides just put a brazier up here. This brazier is what, 15 quality? Not very high. Examine. It's 15 quality. I went ahead and gave it a blessing. I wonder if that's gonna have a problem with improving. I don't think so. My whole deed needs more lights. Anyway, you guys have. Oh, I didn't take a picture. Oh, here. Let's. It's in the dark, but hopefully not too dark. Disembark. Close this. Close that. So you can kind of see what we're going to. So anybody who's watching the video will be like, "There's not a bridge there." And I need to know where we're gonna head to. Anyway, we are in Riviera, Wurm Unlimited. This is Almonda. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you some other time.